Trap everything TNN Trap News Network, back to thing, like, cracking this thing, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Get out what you thought you ain't finna get nobody's college though, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in if you ain't tapped in with that tap in. And make sure you are part of everything we got going on. RichTrapHouse.com. That's that merch store. And we got some good music. Rich Trapper on all streaming platforms. Man, let's slide into this. Almighty suspect speaking on Brandon, saying that he went to private school. All right, let's get into this. Go.
Get into that. Nigga can't even defend a nigga.
So get into that. Well, again, because here, that's rare. So niggas was surprised when a co-host was defending another co-host. You feel me?
Bro, I be defending Lush up here. I be talking, but I defend Lush up here all the time.
Yeah,
He'll
but all the
defend me.
time.
He'll defend me while calling me a crackhead.
I'll call him, but I'm defending them. But I'm
but here the niggas, listen, right? Listen,
He'll defend me while calling me a crackhead.
He doesn't want the world to know that he really with me. Like this
I'm
fool
not one
actually
of
loves
those.
me, dog.
I'm not one of those. Like I don't
No
know
jumper though.
Yeah,
he's on like my actual friend.
Brandon
here.
was
This is like
trying
my
to say Lush is your
family.
daddy. He put you through
Nah,
private
Oh yeah,
school.
yeah. I'm your father apparently. That
Yeah.
was. I knew you're gonna lose your mind.
When the
That's how
nigga
much
said
he
I
was
went to
defending
private
you.
school, that
Yeah.
blew my mind. I was like,
okay.
damn, they're giving
He don't
me
gotta
new
even worry
knowledge.
about sus no more.
I didn't even know that about myself.
I fuck with Brandon.
I
Brandon
was
cool
gonna
as
say,
hell.
I'm like, okay.
Wack is on Brandon's ass right now.
Oh
College,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Brandon tried to say
Really?
that
And he was
Wack was his mama and sassy.
When you
Reminded him
put
of his
Brandon
mother
and Wack
and
in a group chat real quick, man, just to...
All right, Louis Farrakhan, fucking save the day. Fucking like, no, hey, also, hey, Snuggie, did you feel like you like that he was kind of like,
Brandon will whoop Wax all the way. A double bad. Brandon would totally humiliate Wax.
on your bumper a
That's a fate that Wax does not want and better stay away from.
little bit too much yesterday? He was just like,
She was here?
Oh no, yeah, I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why you was getting to it. It was in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't really get into him because nothing he was saying really applied to me. I was just irritated because I'm like, I'm a black woman and you're trying to generalize black women as a whole. It was kind of irritating.
Basically, what he did with me, he walked in here and Snuggie, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do I come across as the type of nigga who call niggas hard R's?
But that was Brandon's point when he said the almighty suspect was looking for validation. He always asking somebody, well, what do you think that I'm that kind of person? Instead of just standing on the kind of person he is, either you are or you're not. I could understand why Almighty's doing it for the sake of content, but I could also understand Brandon's position of, nigga, you looking for validation. Let's never forget that Wack can never whoop Brandon in a fight, but let's just keep that right there.
No.
The nigga came in here and said I called him a... He sat right here and
Right.
said I called him and I was just so bewildered. Like, who the f this nigga talking to?
Right.
And then the next sentence was some, well, you white. I'm white, nigga? You ain't never seen a light-skinned nigga before. I'm not mixed with nothing, gang. So that's why I was getting hot. Because you just came in here and seen and then I was like, did some little research. You be on that Pan-African shit. You be on that black women hate shit. I'm like, I get it.
You can't be Pan-African and hate black women at the same time.
You don't like
Yeah,
light-skinned
that's a contradiction.
people or black women, you out your mind out here. Yeah,
Okay.
he was definitely.
Yeah, because he was going so hard in. I was like, what race is sus? I'm like, what
A
race are
nigga.
you?
Idiot, a nigga.
Oh,
And
wait.
Lush can verify
Said
this.
Sus was white?
Yes, that was the whole.
Last night?
No, not last
No,
night. That's what the whole
last night
spin
I
was
asked
before
him,
the
like,
camera
what
went on.
What was the issue with the hard ER? I'm like, even if you was joking and you said the hard ER, I'm like, you're black.
Real.
yeah.
Yeah.
He black.
Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I've actually been called the hard ER by a black person. I've only ever been called that by a black person, and then I fired on him. And that was that, because it would seem extremely racist.
Nah, but like, I mean, like,
Lush, you ever met a mixed person in my family, nigga?
okay, in retrospect, do you feel like you might have had a bit of a more brash reaction than you would have wanted to?
No. Nigga, that shit happened tomorrow. I'm acting just like that. No. As a black person, don't ever insinuate that I'm less than anything that I am because I get the exact same prejudices when I go outside. That's why I have this problem, nigga. When your black ass walk down the street, nigga, the white woman, she clutch her purse and go across the street too. When I walk in stores, they follow me around that too.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Right.
Nigga, I've been called hard R's by white people. I've been called all kind of shit. Just because I'm light-skinned, that don't take away from, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was my whole point of, nigga, why I took that shit so serious. Like, bro, we not doing that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not a fan of you trying to insinuate that when you light skin, you go through that your whole life, and the same when you dark. They gonna call you African, they gonna call you African booty scratcher, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, ashy, all kind of shit. When you light skin, they love to insinuate that you not black, that you less than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little shit like that. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, I wasn't finna let you walk in here and play with me like that.
Right.
Absolutely not. And then once I said I didn't say it, it could have just been like, all right, my bad, I thought you said it. All right, boom. The nigga just kept, he still to this day, he said it. He said it. And everybody in the room was like, no, he didn't. Josh was right here. Mikey was right here. They was like, no, he didn't. We didn't hear that. What are you talking about?
At this point, do we care about this anymore? Like, is this something that we genuinely care about at this point anymore? Almighty Suspect with Brandon? The whole concept of Wack being able to beat Brandon in a fight is still absolutely barnacles. Now we're talking about, like, nothing. Like, it's a lot to do about nothing, but I guess my bad, y'all. I'm finna clickbait the cut of y'all with this title, because this is dry, and it's just not. Clickbait title coming soon. I apologize in advance. We all clickbaity. I'm just the first to admit it.
Unless you were quoting like a Chappelle
Clickbaitsturbation.
show line, I've never heard the word come out of your mouth other than that one time it slipped on the Reddit, and you were still, I think you were quoting something.
I was literally, because it was around the same time when we was doing a little Travis Ford shit, and I'm like, them is stealing. I'm making a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because Mikey was like, no, that's him. It wasn't that black person. It was another one. I was making a joke. Like, oh, they think these niggers in here stealing. I'm making a joke. I put on the accent. You know what I'm saying? Then that
I do that too.
It was still that kind of context. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never just out here just It's like, what are you talking about, bro? If you hear me say the hard R, I'm clearly insinuating some sort of joke, or you know what I'm saying? We're saying it in a playing way. The nigga just insinuated. I just got at him like I just called him a hard R, and everybody in here was like, we did not hear that.
Right.
What are you talking about? And he, instead of saying, my bad, the nigga was, no, you said it. And then something light,
so he
bright,
started
white.
doubling down.
Yeah, he doubled down on it. That's what had me tripping, because who are you talking to in here, nigga?
Oh, okay. Because he was giving that vibe when he be talking. It's like, he don't want to hear nothing. It's just like, I said what I said.
Condescending.
And he started talking over you and stuff.
Condescending as a motherfucker, and he was being real passive.
He did cook you yesterday, though.
How he cooked me? Go ahead.
No, about like y'all debate. You feel me? And he probably won, right? That debate, right?
I didn't see nothing.
What was the debate? I don't feel like I debated with him.
No?
No.
Oh, well done.
Well, are you talking about when he was asking her questions about her dating style and preferences and history?
No, like how like black women. Well, again, according to him, like
Damn, Flacco, you hate black women? Clickbait title. Got it.
He got 4 baby daddies, and I'm just like,
no. Here,
Flacco does hate black women, though. We do know that.
He would say like, okay, so like y'all
You got kids?
I have 1.
right?
You give me my vibes.
Oh, thanks.
For sure.
Right? Like he would say like y'all would say, yo, I want a nigga with money, but then like when you look at the majority who got kids, they have kids with men who don't got money. So like it's kind of like, you know, he just seen that as hypocritical. Which
See, I don't know.
So
I
that's
just,
insinuating that a human can't learn and can't learn from a past mistake and then have a new preference once they learn from a mistake. That's like saying, yeah, I was stealing when I was 12, but it's like, oh, now you don't want to steal no more. You a thief. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can do things as when you're young.
You could definitely do things and grow and evolve because, you know, God bless my decision making when it came to picking my BMs, but, you know, it is what it is. You got to make better decisions, and that's a part of just growing in life is learning from your mistakes.
And then you can get older and be like, I don't want to do that no more.
Cause
But
it's
like those requirements though are for the men that they're not attracted to. Meaning just this, okay? If it's a hood dude that she's attracted to, like she's f***ing nigga like the same night, right? Like right, like bread being rich don't matter. So I'm saying, like for the men with money, I just feel like
I feel like
he's having a hard time getting that.
Issue with what he was saying was he was basically trying to insinuate that all black women have a whole bunch of different baby daddies, mismatched kids. No, yes, he did. He said black women have 4 different broke baby daddies and then decide, oh, I want a rich nigga. First of all, any woman with sense, I don't want a rich nigga. I want a man with some money. It's a difference. I want a man with some money.
Though, are for men, okay, but like those requirements are for men that you're not attracted to, and I feel like that was the point, right? For example, right?
No,
I don't think that's always the truth.
Okay, that's that. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow, but today be at your best. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. Taking relationship advice from this guy. What we can't do. We out of here, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good night.